Nice little pep in the step.
Yeah, that's obviously the bye week has brought their legs back. They had a really good week of preparation and excited to go play somebody now.
Yeah, I guess there's nothing you can really change about it now. I mean, you got kind of who you got from a depth perspective. How much more does this team have to go to be where you want to be from a depth standpoint? How close is it from a defense to being as depth?
Oh, it's still a ways away. I mean, we have to go through another recruiting cycle and ink some of these guys in February and get them in here and get them going. And it's a process, and it doesn't happen in 1 or 2 years. I mean, it takes a while. You get these guys, in your program, get them developed, and develop your culture and the way you want to train and practice. And so it takes a little bit of time to do that.
Is that been as evident in the defensive line as anywhere? I mean, there's been some guys there. It looks like they're playing almost twice as many snaps as you kind of like in a game up there.
Yeah, our whole defense plays too many snaps. I mean, we literally have players through defensive repetitions and special teams reps that play over 90 snaps a game. That's crazy. And so the bye week for us was huge. Just for them to, how it is. You get those shoulders and necks and hands and fingers and ankles, and those things, take a toll after a while.
What kind of effect do you think that's having in games? I mean, are you seeing that in games? Do you think there's, plays that get busted because?
No, I'm not. No, we're not going to use any of those as an excuse. But on the same note, the reality is that that's an awful lot of snaps to be playing. So it is what it is. The kids they're not complaining by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not complaining. I'm just stating the facts, and we just got to continue to go through this process together as a team, as a university, and developing the depth that we need so that we can avoid this in the future and play more guys.
You guys obviously let some second stringers and third stringers play a lot more last week. What are you seeing from that, basically? You're starting to see guys that can take some.
Yeah, there's guys that are making progress each and every week. Yep.
And who are some of those guys?
I see Rashawn Golden, at the nickel position, which is a very taxing position. You got to be really smart and cagey to play that spot. I see our guys up front. Dwayne Hendricks got a lot of really good quality reps back there. Todd Kelly in our safety position got some really good reps. Evan Barry got some really good reps. We kept Emmanuel out there. I know that he's starting, but shoot, he still has a lot to learn. So we give him some really good quality reps as well.
What do you see out of Kentucky? When you look at
I see a team that's improving each and every single week. I see a quarterback that has great command. He's got a lot of confidence. I think they're doing some really good things with him and in the running game. I mean, we talk about it each and every single week. Design quarterback runs, and that's just the wave of college football right now. To have those types of game plans are an advantage for an offense when you run the quarterback. So we got to do a great job of getting off blocks. They're going to neutralize the extra defender when they do run him, and you got to be able to make plays. Somebody's got to beat a block. And the other thing I think that Tolles does a really good job of is in the throw game. If it's not there, he takes the ball and tucks it and takes off, and he'll hurt you with his feet. I can't tell you the number of times I've seen him in third and longs. If it's not there, just tuck the ball and go pick up a first down. So we have a huge challenge in all areas.
So is he similar to Josh Dobbs in a way?
Yeah, he really is. Josh is a great athlete that can make throws, and Tolles is the same way. I mean, he's a quarterback that you call him an athletic quarterback, but they can beat you both with their feet and their arm.
Tennessee was pretty stingy on big plays the first 7 games. The last couple of games, not so much. What was the problem, do you think?
Well, it's always a combination of things. Sometimes it's poor technique. Sometimes it's a really good call by an offense versus something, an area of weakness in the defense. Those are certainly going to happen throughout the game. Some of them are missed tackles. Some of them are mistakes and busts on our end. So it's always a combination of things. We look at them and we categorize them, and we just continue to work to eliminate them. That's a big thing.
Beyond Tolles, what impressed you against the rest of their skill position guys?
I think Robinson is a really good wideout. I think he's the go-to guy. their receivers all go up and make plays with the ball in the air. I think they've really increased their speed on offense. I mean, Stanley Boom Williams, man, he can. I tell you, he is dynamic. He's as fast a player as we'll face this year. So they've upgraded their speed, and looks like they're playing with a lot of confidence. I think they believe in what it is they're doing, and they're just getting better each and every single week. That's what I see.
I know turnovers are going to be a big story every week, but I think they're third in the conference in turnover margin. Is that a bigger key for
Yeah, I
you
think
guys?
they're plus 18. Is it plus 8?
Plus 8, I think. Yeah.
Plus 8, yeah. Turnovers, that's the number one statistic in determining who wins and loses football games is turnovers. And we're trying to keep the ball, and our opponents are trying to get it back, and vice versa. So that's always going to be true.
I think y'all are even on the year right now.
I think we are,
y'all have
yeah.
a goal that you kind of shoot for?
I mean, the goal is to cause a lot of them and to not give up any, But the reality is, I think we've forced 17 turnovers this year, and offensively we've given it up 17. So we're at 0, and everybody's working hard to try and improve turnover ratio, and it is a big telling mark in a game.